Good day, my name is Manyetela, and this is my Part 1 POE for the Login System project. My project consists of two classes. The first class, the main class called Part 1 POE, and the login page where all my methods are. The Part 1 is where the users are prompted to enter the details, which will then be validated using do-while loops and other ways of validation. For the username validation, I created check username method in the login page class in here. This method will check two things. The username must contain an underscore and that it must be no more than 5 characters long. If both the conditions are true, it will return true. If not, it will return false. As you can see here, it does. And this will be true for every single method in the class. As you can see, the boolean check password complexity, I used 4 booleans here, and that it said here I converted the password into an array so you can check every single character. The first if statement will check if the character is uppercase. If it's an upper, then the upper boolean will be true, else lower will be true, else if none will be true. And if all of them are false, that means it is a special character, and then it will return those, which will be the same for the check cell phone number. I use the regex regular expressions here to check if the cell phone number is true. This is a very short way of doing it. Register user, here it will return whether their usernames are correctly formatted, or if their password is not correctly formatted, or their cell phone number is incorrectly formatted. Here, this is the public boolean login. This one will return either true or false whether the stored name is equal to the login username, as well as the password. The login password equals and the stored password. It will return true or false, which will then come back to the main class, and it will be validated here, and it will decide whether the registration will be successful or not. Here is where my JUnit tests are. Here we have the test username correct, test username incorrect. This was referenced from the JUnit 4 documentation and the YouTube video provided to us by the school. All the tests here, and we can even run the test now. As you can see, all the tests are running. The test results are passing 100%. Now we can first building clean, and then we will run the project so I can show you through the UI and how the project takes user input and how it validates and how it behaves under those types of conditions. It first says please enter your name, and then you don't enter your name as so. Please enter your surname. This process does not have any validation, so you will see that everything's correct. Username, now I'm going to add the wrong one, and when it says it's not correct, then we have to add the right one. It needs to have an underscore. I'm gonna use that. Successfully captured. Tabam, wrong one again, and it's gonna prompt us to put the right one now. Has to have numbers and a special character in an uppercase, and now it is captured. Now here it's gonna want the country code, and it works properly. Cell phone number added, and the user has been registered successfully. Log into your account. Now if I put the wrong one that is not matching with that, it will tell me that this is wrong. It is a username or password is incorrect, so I have to add the right one. That's the correct one. Password, I have to make it exactly the same.